Welcome to the CryptoNest. All right, so it's been a while. I didn't do any update, but honestly, well, first of all, I was doing my tax, and second, everything I was expecting did happen, and now it's happening. All right, so if we zoom out a little bit, just to have the bigger picture here, maybe go on the 8 hours. Okay, so the idea is that it would be way better to have the right colors. This should be in blue. Blue, like that. Okay, so the idea is bigger picture. 2023, we did a wave 1, a wave 2, and now all this was the third wave. I mean, ideally it would have gone up to $71.38 for this third wave, but we went kind of high enough, so I can call this easily a third wave. Now, once again, this is a little bit crazy and challenging also. Can we say this was maybe an A, a B, and this is the C? That's the thing we need to figure out eventually. Now, if I zoom in, so we have this possible 1, 2, this is the third, maybe this was the fourth, and now we're working into this fifth wave. So I am concentrating into this area now. So once again, we have a 1, 2, we have a third here, sorry. Then we had the fourth. Still, we could go lower and this would be still into the territory of the fourth wave. So let me remove some drawings now. But if we keep this scenario that this is the bottom of the fourth wave, a very shallow one, and now we're working onto this fifth wave, well, let's zoom in and check how this could work out. Sorry if I'm moving a lot. Okay, so zooming in into this latest part. So yes, it's a little bit messy. So we have a wave 1, we have an A overshooting wave B and a C, and then after that we have yes, 5 way up. This is why maybe I could also say this is just an A, this is the B, and now we can have the C. And honestly, I could also say that this was, didn't click on it. This could have been a 1, 2. This is the third now, and then the fourth and a fifth. And that would kind of end this movement. Now, I know many people, they think we're going to go down one shot. You know that I am still focused on higher levels price. Now, am I saying that we're going to make a new higher high? Maybe not, because this, it looks not super impulsive, and actually it looks, maybe kind of a diagonal, because if we zoom in, you can see that I have 3 wave up, and here we could count this as an A, a B, and a C. I could even argue that the C was here. So now, let me double check here. I do have problem with colors. Okay, so wave 1, wave 2, 1, wave 2. Okay, so for this count extension for this third wave, you can see that we did reach the 1.618. I'm going to remove the other, so less data, less messy. Okay, so now after that we had an A, a B, and a C. And you can see that every movement has 3 waves, and also this one here. We could even scale in. I mean, you could say this was an A, a B, and a C. This is really amazing when it really works. I mean, HUT is not an easy chart. It's very messy, but sometimes it gives us some clarity. So the idea is still that this was the fourth wave. For once the counts were good. Just want to double check here if the settings, you see, a little bit off. I think last time I was reluctant to leave the scenario of the fourth wave because we went lower. Let me go on the daily and see if we actually had a close candle below the 0.618. We didn't. We did went and touched the MA 55, which is not a bad thing. And you can see that now it did react as a support. So we had two indicators that really acted as a support, and after that we skyrocketed. Now, if I zoom out a little bit more and I bring in my VRVP, we didn't even have looking to see if there was we had a peak here at 44, but even went a little bit lower. I was looking for an extra reason if there was another indicator that was reacting to that level. Okay, so I'll go back on the 1 hour chart now, and honestly now I am into I don't want to say liquidation mode, but taking profits mode. And I mean this is a nice level. All right, so now let's go and estimate now what could be the target for this fifth wave. So I'm going to recycle this one here, and I'm just going to add two Fibonacci extensions, and these are going to be my next two targets. So we are at 70, 31, and 76.57. I'm going to put this in green. All right, so these are my profit-taking levels. Now, I want to do another calculation. So I am going to go and take from the beginning of the wave 1 to the end of the third wave. I don't think it clicked. Oh, yeah, it clicked. To the end of this fourth wave. And bring the setting for wave 1 plus wave 3. 0.618, that would be very, very disappointing. So clearly, we need to pay attention to this level. I think I already did it here, what? I was a little bit upset. Pretty much the same. I'm going to remove this one now. Okay, so this is going to be the danger zone. Did I do that right? Sounds... Ah, yeah, okay, wait. Unfortunately, it's right. So I'm going to be paying attention to this level here because it can jeopardize, and this can act as a resistance. So 64.17 is the level to watch if we have any reaction. And are we in a discovery? This was our previous all-time high. I'm going to put it in yellow. I don't think we are going to match up that level there. Now, I had another setting here, didn't I? Anyway, it's not that it's important. I will do that another on during this coming week. Okay, so now if I zoom in again, maybe even on the 15 minutes to see, I'm honestly now expecting a correction. Not a steep one. Let's go and check out this theory that this was a crazy wave 1, crazy wave 2, this is the third wave, then fourth and fifth. Let me change the degrees. I think I should change the color also. Okay, so let me double check here. We did really a nice third wave. I believe we did really skyrocket, right? 2x possibly? Almost. So I'm going to put that in blue. So now if this is the end, I'm not even sure if this third wave, honestly, it's finished. Because if I do, I mean, micro counting of the micro counting, this could be a 1, 2, and now this is the third one, and then we're going to have the fourth and the fifth. And so maybe this third wave is going to go there. So I'm going to check it out closely, but what I can do, it's just to put a retracement now for a fourth wave and see if we ever reach these levels. I'm sorry. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for now. Now, I just said maybe this is just the third wave, so maybe we're not going to even get there. Because if I do the fib retracement of this, it's going to be kind of in the same territory as the other one. So if we go below 53.71, then I could say, okay, maybe this was the third wave was here, and you know, we're correcting now. Or, you know, we're still pushing. If we react within this area here and then we push higher, then I would say this third wave is not finished and we'll even push a little bit higher, which it wouldn't be a bad thing. All right, so yeah, for the moment, I think this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. Hot and mining, while Canadian, it's just the numbers that change. You can see that my scenario was that this was a bigger wave A, we're doing the B wave, like I'm expecting for Bitcoin. But now it's not because Bitcoin it goes high that hot and mining will go high. For sure it tends to go, but maybe, and see, here is the difference. As you can see, for the moment anyway, Bitcoin is not really doing or near the previous higher high that it did in October, but hot, it's going a little bit higher. So let me add and remove some fib retracements, fib extensions, no retracements, sorry. So you can see that this B wave is start to be high. And can we go higher? Let's remember Bitcoin did go to the 1.05 fib extension, and we did a high B wave. Well, to be honest, I am hoping that Bitcoin it does that, but I need to be realistic, and I'm going to do a video on Bitcoin shortly. And these are the levels a B wave can go. So this is why it's important to maybe try to analyze the micro movement of this leg up so that we can figure out. And honestly, I'm going to start to take some profits again. I did sell here, and I think I bought back here, and then I sold a little bit more here. And okay, I didn't bought back here. I don't believe so. I don't remember. I don't think so. So, but if we go higher, I'm definitely going to start to take some profits now. More, and actually pretty much getting out. I am more into the cash mode now, focus, taking profits for the next leg down. That should be very deep. Alright, so this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And have a good day. Bye.